What's up, my Ponyos? Andy with Andy Vlogs. Excited to share with you guys this content here, guys. We're going to be going over a bunch of cases from the folks at OtterBox. Buckle up here. This is going to be a fun one. Today, as the title suggests, we're going to be going over the Defender, which is crazy. This is the heaviest duty case that I've ever reviewed. And if you know anything from last year's review, it's going to be a good one. With that said, this is not a sponsored video. I did purchase all of these with my own money. Make sure you check out the cards for these videos for the Defender and for the Fury. With that said, let's go over the Defender. This is the screenless Defender case, and apparently it can drop. You can be dropped 4 times as many as the standard, the military standard. So, with that said, let's jump right into it. As you guys know here, I'm still waiting on my iPhone 14 Pro Max. This case here is going to be for the 14 Pro Max. Mine comes tomorrow, but I wanted to make sure and get this video out so you guys could see it. I'm currently sporting a case from CaseKoo. Pretty standard clear case, crystal clear with some cool bezels that are dark. It also comes with this cool, thumb grip or finger grip, pop socket, whatever you want to call it. Nonetheless, we're going to be swapping this over for some more heavy duty because you're going to need it. This case isn't going to cut it. With that said here, let's go ahead and unbox it. Very straightforward. I really like the packaging from the folks at OtterBox. They make sure that it's all recycled material and that it's very simple and easy to recycle. With that said, there it is. I mean, there's nothing else that comes with the case. That's it. Seems like the build from last year to this year is a little less robust. Last year, it seemed like it was much more blocky. We probably had a 1/2 inch in total with all of the different pieces of the case put together, but here it seems, I don't know, it seems a little more flimsy. This holder for your belt loop or your wallet, your pocket here is pretty robust. It can be taken off or pivoted, which is nice. You have the second layer, which is a more rubber polycarbonate material. It's not as thick. It's what grabs around the case. And then on top of that here, you've got the TPC, which is the hardened plastic. And this is what is going to be grabbing onto your phone itself. It's multi-layered. There's 4 different pieces to it. So you're going to have to peel it all off. It's not easy as you can see here. But with that said, bringing this all together gives you 4 times the drop proof from the military grade. I don't know what that grade is, but apparently it's supposed to be pretty great. I'm sure it's 4 times as, more protective than the one from CaseKoo. With that said here, as you can see, one of the layers is the back side, or the furthest back here is a rubberized, probably polycarbonate material. It's very flimsy. This is supposed to absorb shock and give you a nice grip, which I like. The material is very, very, I'd say, matte. It's nice and soft and squishy to the touch, as you guys can tell. You can see the volume rocker there with the flap here for the do not disturb. You've got the button here for the power. These 2 here are for an optional grip. This thing right here that clips onto it. You've also got on the back the IO here that you can connect to. As you guys can see here, you've got a dedicated flap for your port and then your speakers. So you do have a little bit of a raised lip here for the camera module. It is thick. Look at that. Very thick. You're going to be placing it here behind this second case, which is actually going to grab the back side of your phone. It is lined with a very, very soft, almost like a memory foam. It depresses, as you can see. It's made of their Drop Plus material, which is really, really nice and secured. Very, very rigid, which I appreciate. And it's got these cool pockets here, which apparently, when you fit it all together in one piece, it's supposed to catch air and kind of trap it inside there airtight to prevent from additional, mishaps with your drops. It's not supposed to guarantee, but it's a part of the ergonomics. You place the front shield on top, which is going to give you that raised edge, which will protect your what do you call that? Shoot, dynamic island. I have to say it every single time. But this is made of kind of flimsy TPC. But once you bring them all together, it's going to provide you a really good option here. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and place it now here in the case. I'm going to go ahead and put the phone in first on the back side. We're then going to go ahead and put, I think, the top piece on. You got to make sure and match the groove here with the clip. I believe that's how it goes. That way it'll secure it here together in your first piece. There we go. It's starting to snap together, kind of like a Lego piece. As you can see, each one of these are grabbing on each other. It's looking mighty fine so far. Let's go ahead now and put the third piece on, which is the polycarbonate material. It's like a rubberized grip, and this is going to fold over your bezel here, encapsulating all three pieces together. The hardest part here is getting the do not disturb in there, but you'll see that they all kind of sink together here right on that lip. So make sure you've got that. Now I do have a screen protector on here to cover that dynamic island, which is nice. It goes all the way to the top, and you can tell that this case just grabs right onto the edge on the bezel. It's not impeding on that screen protector, which is really nice. As you can see here, this kind of clips right into it, right on that back side. Same with the volume rocker, providing you that weatherproofing, waterproof. I think it's IPX8 rating. Don't quote me on that. I couldn't read it. Actually, I can't find it. There it is. It's right there. And you're going to peel it from this side. It's really nice. Giving you another look here of the case from the front side. I actually really like that. That looks really, really sleek. I think this is a really cool package deal here. You don't necessarily have to have the clip, but it does give you that extra protected backside here. But, I mean, that case looks really nice. I like the grip. It feels really, really nice. It's not a sponge for my oils on my fingers. It does give you a nice grip. The edge bezels here are adding probably a 1/4 inch, if not a 1/2 inch, around the whole case. And then obviously when you add the last piece, this thing's gonna make it thick. What's nice here is you've got 2 different grooves for placing it in the clip, which means that it doesn't really matter which side that you put it on. It can grab onto each side. Now apparently this is MagSafe compatible, so I am going to test that here. No, that is not MagSafe compatible. It said it on Amazon. Maybe this is the one that wasn't MagSafe compatible. This is absolutely not MagSafe compatible. So just know that you do not have access to any of those ports there. The wireless charging here, that's definitely not, that's not charging. That's too bad. All right, I'm going to show you guys the last step here. I'm going to go ahead and place it in the grip, as you guys can see, and then you can clip it to your belt loop. It's got a very strong, robust belt loop. Clip it right there. You've got it. This is especially made for folks that are outdoors. You know, you're doing, definitely labor jobs. You're doing service. You need to have your phone on you and to be able to unclip it from whatever task you're doing. It's a nice quick release. You'll be able to hold it right there in your hand. In the event that it drops, this thing ain't going anywhere. I mean, it is secured, which is really nice. And that's what I appreciate about OtterBox, is they really do a good job protecting your case and giving you tools to be able to continue your lifestyle. Now, it is not the most pretty thing to look at. However, they have a couple of different colors and styles. So with that said, guys, down below in the links in the description will be the product pricing and availability. It does help out the channel. If any of these items you're interested in, go check out those affiliate links. They do help out the channel. With that said, subscribe, like, all that good stuff. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, guys. See ya.